now. Yeah. On behalf of Bren Mumbai Municipal Corporation Online Education English Medium, myself Jayashree Jaiswal from Chinchavli School, Malad West. Today I am hereby to take the lecture of Science 2 of Class 9 So, as we have started chapter number 16, heredity and variation session 5. So, my dear students, we will start with our lecture now. Now, first of all, we will take a quick recall of this chapter, which we have seen in our previous lecture. We have seen these different topics that are inheritance, genetics, heredity, then inherited traits and expression of traits. Then we have seen about the chromosomes. There are different types of chromosomes. Then we have seen in brief about the DNA molecule. And what is the full form of DNA? That is the oxyribonucleic acid. Then we have seen about the functions of DNA, their structure of DNA. Yeah. Then we have seen the topic that is genes. One more activity which is developed just now within few years, that is DNA fingerprinting. Then we have seen about the Human Genome Project, that is HGP. Then we have seen about the topic that is RNA, that is ribonucleic acid. Then we have seen the different types of RNA. Then we have studied about the Mendel's principles of heredity. In that we have seen the monohybrid cross, dihybrid cross. Yeah. Now, moving further to the next topic that is much more interesting and it is correlated with us, that is some human characters. Okay. Now the question arises, now what are the human characters? Some dominant and the recessive characteristics of the human beings. In that there are two types of characters, that is dominant and recessive. What are the dominant characters? That is rolling tongue, presence of hairs on the arms, black and curly hairs, free earlobe. These dominant characters means the characters which we have seen mostly in the people or the human beings. What about the recessive? Recessive means it's uncommon, like non-rolling tongue, absence of hair on arms, brown and straight hair, attached earlobe. This type of characters are called as recessive characters. Now, moving further, in human cell, there are 46 autosomes. How many? 46 autosomes. And this 46 autosomes consisting of 22 pairs of chromosomes. What? 22 pairs of chromosomes that decide the body characters, and one pair of sex chromosomes or allosomes that decide the sex of an individual. Means what? A boy or a girl, male or a female. Here you understood? Now, every pair is given a number based on its length and characteristics. Yeah, every pair is given a number based on its length and characteristics. Now, there are 44 plus XX chromosomes in every cell of human female. In females means what? XX chromosomes are present. With 44 chromosomes, there is one pair of sex chromosome, that is XX chromosomes. And 44 plus XY chromosomes in every cells of human males. In males, XY chromosomes are present, which indicates or which represents the what? Sex of the individual. Now, moving further to the topic That is genetic disorder. Now, what do you mean by genetic disorder? Now, genetic disorders are caused due to the abnormalities in the chromosomes and mutations in genes, and these are called as an disorders of what? Genetic disorders. What is the definition of genetic disorder? Diseases or disorders occurring due to abnormalities in chromosomes, mutation in genes are called what? Genetic disorders. Now see in this slide, a picture is given of an chromosome. Yeah. Now it is written. See, these are the pairs of the chromosomes. See, these are the what? Phosphates which are present in our DNA. Here, see this pair of chromosomes. See here, it is not paired with another chromosome. So what is this? This is genetic mutation, and due to this genetic mutation, genetic disorder is seen in a offspring. Okay, this is all about the genetic disorder. Now moving further to the next slide. Yeah, now in this structure, on this picture, what you can see what are the factors or what are the causes of this genetic disorders? The changes in the number of chromosomes. The changes in the number of chromosomes, that is what? Increase in chromosome or decrease in chromosomes. As we are knowing, in human beings, how many chromosomes are there? 46. And out of 46, 44 are normal and 2 are what? They represent the sex organs. When this number of chromosomes increase, it can show the genetic disorder. When the number of chromosome is decreased, it also shows what? What? Genetic disorder. In the same way, deletion of a certain part of a chromosome, it also gives rise to genetic disorders, and the translocation of a certain part from the chromosome or of the chromosome, it also causes what? Genetic disorders. So what are the factors and what are the causes of genetic disorders? The changes in the number of chromosomes, that is increase or decrease in the number, then deletion of a certain part of the chromosome. See in the picture you can see here, this G chromosome, it is absent in this. Yes. So what is this? Deletion. What do you mean by translocation? A shifting of a chromosome pair to the another one. It is said to be as what? It is said to be as a translocation. Location is changed here. So these are the causes of what? Genetic disorders. Up till here you understood? Yeah. And for the sex chromosome, which word is used? Which term is used here? Allosomes. What? Allosomes. Understand? Now, moving further to the next slide. Now, disorders which are caused due to the chromosomal abnormalities. Okay. So, in the Mendel's, what Mendel has shown in his experiment, that there exist two types of genes, dominant and recessive. We have seen this now. If we take into account the number of chromosomes in human cells, they are sex-related types, the types of genes on the chromosomes, that is dominant and recessive, we can see where genetic disorders originate and how they are inherited. So, most of these, see the following are the disorders that occurs due to numerical change in chromosomes. Offsprings are not sterile if there is a change in the number of chromosomes or autosomes is less. Instead, if there is an increase in number of any autosomal pair, physical or mental abnormalities arise and the lifespan is shortened with a shortened lifespan. So these are the examples of the disorders. This is a physical disorder. See here, cleft lip, then albinism. What are the physiological disorders? See here, which is not seen by our eyes, but it goes in our body. sickle cell anemia, then hemophilia. Yes, these are the different disorders which can occur in the genetic disorders. Now, moving further. Now see, here we can understand about the male and the female what? Sex chromosomes, that is allosomes. This is a structure of what? Autosomes. See, the 44 pairs of chromosomes is seen. But when a male can be represented by this 44 pair plus this XY chromosome. Then for the female, this 44 chromosomes are same, but the one 6 chromosome, that is allosome. Here in the female, it shows X chromosome. It shows what? X chromosomes. Understand? Now, due to this numerical changes, only this genetic disorders are also occurring. Yeah. Now, see, this is the normal formation of what? This is the chromosomes arrangement in the female. Okay. This is all about the, see, this chromosomes, it shows about the male. See here, which chromosome is present? Allosome is present, XY. Yes. Now, moving further. Just now I told that Mendel has performed many experiments on which plant? Pea plant. Here when he crossed the parents of a purple flower and a white flower, then what happens? What result they have got? A purple flower. Yeah. So all this, it depends on the formations of the what? The chromosomes which are present in the parents. Okay. Now, now, what are the monogenic disorders? Now, what are the monogenic disorders? Sudden change or a mutation which are occurring in a normal gene turns into a defective gene. And this defective gene causes what? Monogenic disorders. See, this is the human chromosomes of male and female. Okay. First of all, we can see about the, see this slide. In the human chromosome, this is a normal chromosome structure which is present in the female. But if there is a decrease in number of sex chromosomes, then the offspring is what? Sterile. Just now I explained you. Why? Because one pair of this chromosome is not there. That's why an offspring can be sterile. Means what do you mean by sterile? It in future he or she is not able to reproduce. Okay, understand? Now, or what will happen? See, here one sex chromosome is added extra. It also shows that it is responsible for the sterility. Okay. Now moving forward to the next topic, that is Down syndrome. Now these are the examples of different genetic disorders. Yeah. Now what do you mean by the what? Down syndrome. Now we can see here in the next slide. What is the structure here? Down syndrome is a disorder which is caused due to chromosomal abnormalities. Here you can see there is an extra chromosome. Yes or no? Here is 46 plus 1. What is the structure of chromosome? 46 plus 1. That's why it is also called as a trisomy of the 21st chromosome. Why it is called as a Down syndrome? As here the number of chromosomes are extra, means 46 plus 1. Trisomy of the 21st chromosome. Now we can see in detail what is Down syndrome. What is Down syndrome? How we can see that a person or a student or a kid is suffering from a Down syndrome? Now, Down syndrome is a disorder which arises or arising due to what? Chromosomal abnormality. And this is the first discovered and the described chromosomal disorder in human beings. Okay. So, this disorder is characterized by the presence of 47 chromosomes. How many? 47 chromosomes. It is described as trisomy of the 21st chromosome. Infants with this disorder have one extra chromosome. Okay. Infants with this disorder have one extra chromosome with the 21st pair in every cell of their body. Therefore, they have 47 chromosomes where instead of 46. Now, children suffering from Down syndrome, what we can see, what changes we have seen in them, we usually say that they are usually mentally retarded. They are mentally retarded and have a very short lifespan. Okay, and this mental retardation is the most prominent characteristic. Okay, and other symptoms include as short height, okay, short wide neck, short fingers, flat nose, scanty hairs, and the single horizontal crease on the palm. These are the what? These are the symptoms, or these are the body structures which we can see in the infant who is suffering from the Down's syndrome. And a life expectancy of this of infant who is suffering from this is 16 to 20 years only. So it is said that the lifespan of this sufferers is very less. Okay. So this is all about the what? Down's syndrome. Moving further to the next slide, that is an Turner syndrome. Now what is this Turner syndrome? What is this disorder? Here we can see the monosomy of an X chromosome. Means here is the deletion or the reduce of an X chromosome. Okay. So as with autosomes, abnormalities in sex chromosomes also cause some disorders. Yeah. So Turner syndrome, or we can say that 44 plus X. Here the allosomes are single in number. So this arises due to either inheritance of only one X chromosome from parents or due to inactivation of a gender related part of X chromosome. Instead of the normal 44 plus X condition, women suffering from Turner syndrome show the condition such as such women are what? They are sterile. What do you mean by sterile? They are unable to have children due to improper growth of the reproductive organs. So what is this? See, here the picture we can see this is all, this is a diagram or this is a picture of our what? Reproductive system in the female. Here reproductive organs in the females are not well developed. So where? In the Turner syndrome. Okay. And due to this, they are not capable to reproduce. Understand? See here, the number of allosome, that is sex chromosome, is reduced here. Understand this Turner syndrome? Up till now, we have seen what? Down syndrome and the Turner syndrome. Now, moving further to the, now see which type of body structure we can see? A swelling on hand. Yes or no? Yes. Now, next, third type of genetic disorder, that is Klinefelter syndrome. Now, what do you mean by Klinefelter syndrome? See in this slide, you can see this is the structure of the human chromosome. See these allosomes. In these allosomes, XX is there, means it represents the female characters here. But there is an addition of one Y chromosome also. So here, a person who is suffering from Klinefelter syndrome, it shows what type of chromosomal structure? 44 plus XXY. So here, which characters are more? The female characters will be seen more. Why? Because XX chromosome is present. But with that, here is the presence of Y chromosome also. Okay. This is the structure of these chromosomes which are present in Klinefelter syndrome. Now see here the males with Klinefelter syndrome have underdeveloped sex organs and are not capable of reproduction. Yeah, disorders arises in men due to the abnormalities in sex chromosomes. In this disorder, men have one extra X chromosome. Hence, their chromosomal conditions becomes 44 plus XXY. Such men are sexually sterile, and because their reproductive organs are not well developed, you can see here well developed, or we can say they are underdeveloped, so they are not capable of reproduction. Understand up till here? Now what we have seen about the three genetic disorders, what are they? Down syndrome, Turner syndrome, third is Klinefelter syndrome. Okay. In Down syndrome, what is the chromosomal structure? 44 or 46 plus 1. Trisomy of the 21st chromosome. Okay. In Turner syndrome, what it is? Monosomy of the X chromosomes, means one X chromosome is absent here. Then in the Klinefelter syndrome, what is the structure? 44 plus XXY. And this disorder arises in what? In men due to the abnormalities in the sex organs. Okay. Now, moving further to the topic, that is National Health Mission. Now, what is this National Health Mission? Now, under the National Health Mission, the National Rural Health Mission has been started since the year April 2005. In what? April 2005. And the National Urban Health Mission since 2013. So, these are the logos of this National Health Mission. You can see Bharatiya Jan Aushadhi Pariyojana. Then Rashtriya Swasthya Bima Yojana. Then Pradhan Mantri Matra Vandana Yojana. These are all what? National Health Mission. So what are the objectives of this mission? First is strengthening of a rural and the urban health facilities. What it is? Strengthening of a rural and a urban health facility. Then controlling of various diseases and illness. Okay. Then increasing public awareness about the health. And last is financial assistance to patients through various schemes. So various schemes are developed for what? To improve the financial assistance of the patient. Okay, so that it can help for the patient. So what are the objectives? What are the objectives? Strengthening of the rural and urban health facilities, controlling various diseases and illness, increasing public awareness about health, and last but the least, financial assistance to the patients through various schemes. So this is all about the National Health Mission. Now moving further to the next topic, that is diseases occurring due to the mutation of a single gene. Single gene. It is called as what? Monogenic disorder. Mono here the term only represents. Mono means single. So this is occurring due to the mutation in single gene. See here, this is the picture of a human. This is the cells of the human. These are the chromosomes. And but see here, here is one mutation of the gene. So when the mutation of gene is occur, it shows monogenic disorders. But when we can say it's a monogenic disorder, when there is a mutation in a single gene. Understand? Now we can see in brief. Now what are they? Now, sudden change of a mutation. Sudden change or a mutation occurring in a normal gene, it turns into a defective gene. So the defective gene causes what? Monogenic disorder. Now, there are approximately 4,000 different monogenic disorders. Total how many? 4,000 different monogenic disorders. And every gene has a sequence to synthesize a definite product, such as an enzyme. But the defective gene cannot do so. Yes or no? All the genes are having the what functions to what? To synthesize a definite product such as an enzyme. But the defective gene cannot do so. So either the essential enzyme is not synthesized or it is synthesized in a deficient amount. Yes, yes. So due to this condition, some metabolic reactions does not occur in the body and the unwanted toxic substance may accumulate within. What it is? Due to this condition, some metabolic reactions does not occur in the body and unwanted toxic substances may accumulate within. So these disorders are therefore known as inborn errors of metabolism, and this abnormal metabolism may lead to what? Death at the tender age. So now what are the examples of such disorders? See in this slide, you can see the different monogenic disorders. See the first one, what it is? Hutchinson's disease. Second, Tay-Sachs disease, galactosemia, phenylketonuria, sickle cell anemia, then cystic fibrosis, albinism, hemophilia, night blindness. These are the different monogenic disorders. In this slide, you can see total 9 number of disorders, but they are more. But the common monogenic disorders which we can see is these are. Okay. And mostly common monogenic disorders are what? Albinism, hemophilia, you have heard. Sickle cell anemia, night blindness. Yeah. Now, in brief, we can see some few of the examples of this. Moving further. So, I think so in details, what we can do, this is all about the different monogenic disorders. But in details, we can see in our next lecture. Yes, students. So, for today, it's enough because up till here, you can understand what are the reasons of this monogenic disorders, why this genetic, how this genetic disorders occurs in our body, we can understand. So now what we can do, we will take a quick recall of these topics which we have seen in today's session. Okay. We have seen about the genetic disorders. So what are the genetic disorders? Diseases or the disorders occurring due to the abnormalities in chromosomes, and mutations in genes are called genetic disorders. In the picture you can see with this, yes or no? See, but see the structure. But what are the causes of this genetic disorders? It is just due to the numbers of means changing in numbers of chromosomes. It may be due to increase in chromosomes. It may be due to increase or decrease in chromosomes. We can see here deletion of a certain part of chromosome, then translocation of a certain part of chromosome. These are all the causes which are responsible for the genetic disorders. Now moving further to the next slide which we have seen. So these are the physical disorders and the psychological disorders. So what are the disorders which comes in the physical disorder? It is a cleft lip, albinism, which we can see. Yeah. But this psychological disorders, for example, sickle cell anemia, hemophilia, we can't see with our eyes because it goes on in our the body. Okay. So physical disorders and these psychological disorders. Yes. Now, then we have seen the chromosomal arrangements in the male and the female. So total number of autosomes which are present in male and female are 44 in number. Yes, 44 in number. But in male, we can see what? See, we can see in this slide, you can understand. In female, first of all, we will see here 22 pairs of chromosomes are present, but one pair of allosome, that is X chromosome. Whenever in a chromosomal structure, 44 chromosomes are present, plus one pair of X chromosome is present, means what? It shows that a person is a female. Okay. But in case of male, what we can see? In case of male, we can see the 22 pairs of chromosomes, but a pair of allosome which is present here, it is XY. In male, What is a sex chromosome or allosome? It is an XY. So here it is clear. In female it is XX and in male it is XY. Okay, but when there is a trisomy or the mutation of the chromosome, then we can see a different genetic disorders. Okay, so for this, Mendel has performed what? They have performed the experiment. Yes, Mendel has shown in his experiment that three exist two type of genes, that is dominant and recessive. And if we take into account the number of chromosomes in human cells, their sex-related types, the types of genes on the chromosome, dominant and the recessive, we can see where genetic disorders originate and how they are inherited. So who is responsible for this? Mendel. Who is responsible? Scientist Mendel. We have seen in our previous lectures in brief about the Mendels. Yeah. Now this is the human chromosomes. We have seen male and female. Yeah. Now here, see, it's a normal human or a male, female chromosome. But see here, if there is a decrease in number of sex chromosomes, then the offspring is sterile. What do you mean by sterile? She is not unable. She is unable to reproduce. Okay. See here, one pair, it is single. So, it is showing the genetic disorder. Yeah, it is showing the genetic disorder. Now, moving further to the different types of genetic disorders. First one is what? Down syndrome. Now, what is Down syndrome? Down syndrome is a disorder which is caused due to what? Chromosomal abnormalities. Here, what we can see here, it is a what? Trisomy of a 21st chromosome. So, what are the changes or the which we can see in our body? Who is suffering from the Down syndrome? So Down syndrome who is suffering, it shows a short height, short wide neck, flat nose, scanty hairs, short fingers, single horizontal crease on the palm, and most thing that is children born with this defect have life expectancy of about 16 to 20 years. Means the lifespan of this Down syndrome infant is very less. Okay. Moving further to the next type of syndrome, that is Turner syndrome. What it is? It is a monosomy of an X chromosome. See here, monosomy means a single cell. Okay. So what disorders we can see here? Monosomy of X chromosome. Here the reproductive organs in females are not well developed. Hence, they are not capable to reproduce. Understand all about the Turner syndromes. And one more thing which we can see, the swelling on the hand. Swelling on the hands in infants, we can see who is suffering from the Turner syndrome. Yes. The next syndrome is what? Klinefelter syndrome. Here, the chromosomal structure is 44 plus XXY. Yes. See this chromosomal structure you can see. And this Klinefelter syndrome, it is mostly observed or arise in men. Okay, in men. Understand? In men. So here, males with the Klinefelter syndrome have underdeveloped what? Sex organs and are not capable of what? Capable of reproduction. Then we have seen the topic, that is National Health Mission. Now what are these? See, I have told you these are the logos, different logos which represent the National Health Mission. So what are the objectives of that? Strengthening of rural and urban health facilities, controlling various diseases and illness, increasing public awareness about the health, financial assistance to patients through various schemes. Okay. Then we have seen about the monogenic disorders. Now, what do you mean by this monogenic disorders? Now, monogenic disorders or diseases occurring due to mutation in any single gene into a defective one are called as monogenic disorders. Approximately 4,000 different disorders of this type are known. Due to this abnormal genes, their products are either produced in a insufficient quantity or not at all. So, it causes abnormal metabolism that may lead to death at a tender age. So, what are the different examples of this monogenic disorder? You can see in these pictures in this slide. See here, you have to learn this, huh? Hutchins disease, Tay-Sachs disease, then what? Phenylketonuria, sickle cell anemia, yes, cystic fibrosis, albinism, hemophilia, night blindness. So, my dear students, in our next lecture about all these monogenic disorders, we can see in brief, not all, but few examples we can see. So, up till here, we have completed all about the about the monogenic disorder. So by this, I am concluding my today's lecture. Yeah. So I am thanking my dear students so to listening my lecture very silently. And I want that my students should read the lesson thoroughly so that you can learn all the topics. And I want that my students should